Hey guys, my name's Flez,
My name's Nick.
and we're back on the TOR recaps this week, except it's going to be a little bit different this week because we have a lot of news that has happened that we have not talked about. So we're going to be releasing two separate videos. This will be the first one in the series throughout the week. So for this one, we're mainly going to be talking about DC topics since at their big conference there was a lot of things that were talked about that we need to mention.
Sir. So to start off, obviously we're gonna drop and talk about the Batman and Robert Pattinson's Batman. The trailer released that Saturday last week, and it's me personally, it looks absolutely insanely good. I am very excited about it. It looks gritty. It looks like a new take on villains in the DC world. So I'm liking it. What are you thinking?
Yeah, so the thing is, like, I feel like Batman, it can't be in any other sort of like environment other than the gritty kind that sort of Christopher Nolan sort of developed around him. And I'm glad that, like, I don't know who the director is for this one, but I'm glad he wasn't afraid of like taking inspiration from what Christopher Nolan has done. Because what Christopher Nolan has done is like is prime Batman, and it should be a great influence.
It should be a staple of Batman's that you
Absolutely.
should do. And but this director, I'm forgetting his name, but he's directed some like kind of murder mystery horror films.
Oh, that's perfect. Perfect.
So he's got a history, and like that film style that you see where it's like very dark, very like that, is how he films all of his movies. So
then he's perfect for it.
Yeah, he's perfect for it. I think I like fresh and new people in it and bringing their take of the Batman and all their villains there. So.
And don't get me wrong, it's not like it doesn't look like a complete copy of what Christopher Nolan's doing.
It
looks very unique, and I am personally very excited for it, which I didn't know what to think when they first announced that Robert Pattinson was doing it, but like now that it's in the trailer,
I thought the same thing, and now that I see the trailer, I'm like pretty excited for it. But back in the day, if you guys didn't know, there's this movie called Brokeback Mountain with this guy named Heath Ledger, and who's the other actor in that movie? I forget his name.
I don't know.
It's Jake Gyllenhaal. But they were in that movie, and they play like this gay lover, whatever. And Heath Ledger went on to go play the Joker, right? And people hated that he got cast as the Joker. They're like, how is this guy
I remember that,
who played a gay man gonna pull off the Joker? And he is arguably the best Joker of all time. In my opinion, he's my favorite Joker of all time. And it's so you can't really give people that hate. Yeah, Robert Pattinson's been in Twilight, but it's been a long time.
He's been in some
and he's
really
a developed
good
actor. Yeah, he's a developed actor now, and I think his take is going to be a good take. And I just
Agreed.
At least the people out there, just give him a chance. You don't. That's the thing. The movie's not even out. You can't give him you can't be negative on it already. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Watch the movie, and then you can make your assessment. But I feel like people's assessment is going to be a good one. And it's also something to take note that the setting and time period of this Batman, he's only been the character Bruce Wayne that he's playing, has only been Batman for about a year. So he's still fresh in the whole Batman scene,
Yeah,
so that's why it kind of shows.
It like the two best timelines for like any sort of Batman movie is usually like in the very beginning or at the very end of his career. So I'm glad that they put it in that setting.
So that's why when he walks in that room, everyone's looking at him weird, and he's just like walking like he doesn't fresh new boots. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just, but it's gonna be an awesome movie. I feel like, but I don't know. We'll see.
And also correct me if I'm wrong, but this is completely separate from the actual.
This is technically this is technically not canon, but like me and Clark discussed this before we started filming, they're doing a multiverse type thing, so it's kind of like you can pick whatever you're like and stuff, and I'm feeling that this multiverse is going to be a good one. So I'm
like, personally, I don't mind about them sort of throwing the actual DC universe to the side.
Yeah, I don't.
So I'm fine.
You don't even have to convince me of that. They've already shot themselves in the foot, in my opinion, with casting Ben Affleck. But hey, let's not go there, because Ben Affleck's the worst, most terrible human being. All right, whatever.
Speaking of Ben Affleck, he was actually also announced to be the Batman inside of the new Flash movie.
I could care less.
I mean, honestly, he cares less because of Ben Affleck.
Okay.
I care less just because of DC
universe,
and they haven't been doing great.
I absolutely hate Ben Affleck, so don't. If we talk about Ben Affleck at all, just know I fucking despise him as a human being. Terrible person. Whatever.
Yeah, but he'll be playing Batman in the Flash movie.
But he will. So if you're a fan of his Batman, and I don't know why you would, but whatever. Batman. All right. So during the DC whole press conference, I guess it was a press conference. It was a long period of time, everything going over, but we got some new games coming out for DC, which I think, and we've touched on this a little bit about DC before this whole thing came out, that I think DC's games is what will win people over in their like whole thing.
And so it looks like that's gonna be really sticking. That's gonna actually come true.
It's kind of funny that we were just talking about that.
Yeah.
But, there's this new game coming out in the Arkham series called Arkham Knight. You're not playing as Batman. It's after the Nightfall Protocol. Batman, I think, is dead. According to the trailer, that's what they're kind of saying. And then all of Batman's like proteges are going to be a playable character, and
this is like a co-op game,
Batman
right?
stuff. Yeah. You can play it completely single player if you choose to.
Well, this is a really interesting thing that they're doing, I think, because like it's sort of out of nowhere that they're taking this route, but at the same time, it looks very promising, and I'm excited for it.
In my opinion, I saw some hate. It's like, why would people? Whatever. I don't like. I have multiple games I can play as Batman.
Yeah,
I don't really have necessarily games I can play as Robin. I love Robin. You know what I mean? And
honestly, I think that the Arkham series before this, definitely fulfilled the gap that we needed for that sort of game. And I'm glad that they're taking a risk and continuing on with what they've done, but at the same time making it completely new and fresh.
Yeah, I'm excited. So in the trailer, you kind of see that there's a leveling system, which I kind of figured they were gonna have to be away. So there's gonna be probably a grind
so is
type
this
thing about it.
Do you know if this is gonna be Borderlands-esque? Because I'd be fine with that in a DC Gotham.
I think so.
Yeah, that would be really cool. That would be really cool.
Kind of like an open world free roam. I think so. I mean, why not? You know what I mean?
Yeah, if that's what it is, I would be very happy with that. The other game that was announced was actually Suicide Squad, which I am personally really excited for. I think this is a way that they can expand their games in a really good direction again. I think they're really hitting the nail on the head with the video games now.
Yeah, interestingly enough, I don't know. I gotta see the game. Obviously, I'm again with DC and everything DC is doing. They don't really have a great track record right now, so I'm kind of still a little skeptical. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I have a feeling that this is gonna be this is just gonna be the movie done right. You know what I mean?
I think they have really good intentions going with it. I think they see what didn't work and they're like, oh, okay, and we're just gonna do what's right. You know what I mean?
Also,
and hopefully they stick to it.
Wait, am I wrong in saying that it wasn't Superman at the end of it super
yes,
evil?
He was.
That's the main point of the game, right? They need to go
so my opinion, we could, and this is the thing of it could be a whole video committed to the Superman thing. I just don't think. I think turning Superman evil is such an easy cop out because I feel like nowadays it's
I feel like it's been done quite a bit.
Yeah, I just don't feel like people think that Superman sells anymore. You know what I mean? It's just like Batman's so easy to do. He's gritty, lost his parents, he's relatable. You know what I mean? Where Superman's from Krypton, fucking lasers out of his eyes.
Well, yeah, that's
just
Superman. Superman's always had that problem.
What I mean? But yes, so me personally, as a fan of Superman, I would like to have a game committed to being a Superman. You know what I mean? But I understand it. I get it. You got to sell to a larger audience, but hopefully they do it correctly and well. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm looking forward to it though.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing more about that.
So the fans of DC are really pumped right now because the Snyder Cut trailer has officially dropped and it's going to be released on HBO. And I watched the trailer and it looks way better than the Justice League we did get. And graphically it looks better. The film, it looks better. Superman doesn't have that weird mustache. taking it away thing that he had in the movie.
Yeah, that was just a weird thing.
Yeah, it just looks good. It looks like it's where it was intended to be.
Yeah, the original was just such a mess.
It was all over the place. I understand, and I actually read before. I wasn't really clear on why Snyder left, but it was something in his personal life that was like some tragedy or something, so he like couldn't finish it. And then Whedon stepped in, and he kind of didn't like where the movie was going, so he changed it completely, and that's what we got. But it was just like it was one of those movies to where it was like a two movies and their like outlook on it, and they collided, and it was just a bunch of just shit, you know what I mean, just together. And so
well, I'm definitely hoping like this one does really well, and it makes up for what had actually happened.
I think it'll land, but it's just like I hope that we don't have to go through something like this again, like where we get a main movie, we have to go see it in theaters, and then 5 years later we fucking get the actual movie. You know,
like,
it's just
the whole concept of how this played out is just dumb.
Yeah, it's just dumb. But you know, if it's a rare occurrence, that's okay. Life happens. It's understandable. But I just think that DC needs to, and I hope that's what they're doing, and it looks like they are, is focusing in on what the DC fans want.
Yeah, they need to get their shit together for sure.
Yeah, they really do need to, and that's what this is what this conference kind of showed a little bit, that they're like, hey guys, we gotta get our shit together right now.
Yeah,
like, we're trying.
They definitely seem like they're actually trying now.
They're actually trying, which is nice to see, because Marvel has been reigning for years now.
Yeah,
and it's just like, and we've had that discussion before, like, DC doesn't have to be Marvel. They never were.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they tried to be, because it was like that. Oh, we gotta catch up. It's like, no. If they just played like, if they played like how they're trying to do with this new Batman and all that, that sells. I'm telling you, it does. Look at the Joker movie.
After the Joker and this new Batman movie, it seems like they're finally figuring out what they need to do.
It's like, and that's their vein, and that's what DC's known, and that was the difference between Marvel. You know what I mean? It's just
right.
But I'm glad that they're looking like they're going that direction, and we'll actually get some nice DC games, nice DC movies, and I'm very excited, very excited.
And the Wonder Woman movie was actually mentioned at the conference. It was said it was delayed, right?
Yeah, it was delayed due to COVID-19, unfortunately, like everything else. Thank you, 2020.
But there was some other things that were mentioned in it too, right?
Yeah, so in the trailer, it dropped Kristen Wiig actually is going to play Cheetah, which I think she's a villain. I'm not sure. I'm not really familiar with that character.
Yeah.
But I saw it all over the place.
I think she is a villain. I mean, I only know her from Injustice.
She might be like the type of villain where it's like, oh, she's like good in the beginning.
Kind of good, kind of bad.
Then goes bad, you know? So,
yeah, but that's I like
I like the vibe of the new Wonder Woman. It's got that 80s vibe. I really like it.
I am a sucker for the 80s aesthetic and vibe of stuff.
Huge sucker for 80s aesthetic. So I'll definitely be watching. We loved the first Wonder Woman. I love that movie.
In my opinion, I think you would agree. It's like by far the best DCU movie.
Oh, best new era. Oh yeah, best DCU movie. I think. Oh, hands down.
And to wrap up what we're talking about with the whole DC conference, we do want to mention that the Black Adam movie was officially announced. There was definitely like people pretty much knew that was happening.
Everyone knew,
but
for
it was
years now.
It was officially announced, and The Rock will be playing Black Adam.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson, baby.
Honestly, like I know he's pretty much in every franchise, but I don't mind this because like I feel like I haven't seen him as like an actual superhero.
Honestly, I haven't seen him in like an actual like movie like in a while.
Yeah, like his solo.
Yeah, like a solo, like Dwayne The Rock Johnson, like
he has those stupid ones, like the disaster movie where it was like the whole world is crumbling. But like this is like a good solo movie.
When I first watched Dwayne, dude, I watched like Walking Tall, where he freaking. Have you ever seen that movie? The movie's so good,
haven't,
dude. But Scorpion King, great movie there. Freaking just, I want Dwayne to get back into his like gritty like acting back in the day.
Yeah.
Not this whole like blowing shit up, blowing like all this CGI mess.
This seems like I'm pretty sure he's the richest actor in the world, if I'm not wrong. But I think he's going in the right direction with wanting to do this.
I agree,
and I think. Cool.
And he's a symbol really for a lot of, and an inspiration for a lot of people, because he actually does so much out of the when we talk bad about him, we never talk about his character. We're just talking about like what he like Rampage, that one movie, dumb movie, whatever. But he's actually a really good person. He helps out a lot of people, and I think him becoming this superhero, Black Adam, will really like be a new generation for kids to really look up to. And
it solidifies.
It'll be awesome.
His pocket in this sort of era of film. I think.
And superheroes, I think.
Yeah.
I think he'll do a good job. He'll take it. It'll be a good movie. I'm excited when it comes out. So, yeah.
But yeah, that will be it for this video and all the topics that we're talking about with DC. Make sure to watch the next video that we're going to be releasing very soon. We're
going to be talking about games.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about all the video games that were announced through Gamescom and otherwise, and elsewhere. But remember to like, subscribe, comment, whatever you want to do. Any way that you support us, we're very thankful for.
Thank you
for watching.
Seriously.
You want to say anything else?
No. Make sure to check out our Twitch channels and stuff. We stream every week, and so it's gonna be everything's gonna be. Stuff. Oh yeah, we've been growing too. Clark got rated like twice. Yes, like it would be yesterday for us, but
yeah, that was crazy.
Super cool stuff. We're growing there. It's awesome. Building a nice community, and everything's gonna be in the description of this video. So make sure to check that out.
Yep. We love you guys. Peace.
I love you guys so much. Peace out.